Okay, so we're back again with Warren Williams, and we're hanging out, doing some jamming, and I want to get a little information about this Fender guitar here. Can you tell me a little bit about this guitar and when did you acquire it? And
This is a 73 Strat, and I've had it since 73 actually, but it's been reworked a little bit. And
what did you do to it? How did you rework it?
took the frets out, changed the radius of the neck, and used a radius block. And
So you do all
basically,
your work, huh? You
oh
do it
yeah,
yourself?
yeah, for
Wow.
sure, yeah.
How did you learn how to do that?
Trial and error,
Yeah.
yeah. Put a brass nut in.
And you said it's a 73.
Yeah, this is 73, and I
Wow.
refretted it, changed the radius of the fretboard, made it a little flatter so I can get the action lower. And
And the pickups, did you change those?
yeah,
Are they?
these are DiMarzio
Oh, they are.
HS3s.
Okay.
Yeah, basically just single coils. Well, they're stacked humbuckers actually.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Nice.
And they're really, pretty quiet.
Yeah.
So like,
So, for those people that don't know, if you have single coils, they have a tendency to be
they
noisy.
buzz. Yeah,
They
these
buzz.
these are like hum canceling.
Oh, okay.
So they're humbuckers, but rather than being side by side, they're on top of each other. There's one stacked on,
Wow.
stacked.
That's okay. That's cool.
And
What about the bridge? Was that
this is stock.
stock bridge? Okay.
Yeah, stock bridge.
Does it stay in tune pretty well?
Very well.
Really?
Very well. Yeah.
Did you have to do anything specific to get it to stay in tune? Is that where the brass nut comes in?
Not really just as long as you cut the brass nut right and where it doesn't bind up. And it's just a good guitar. It's old. It's very broken in.
Right. Can we get a shot of the neck, like to see the flats, the surface of
Yeah,
it?
if you can, let's see. That's
How do we
yeah. How's that?
Kind of, let me go like this. I actually meant from the side. Let's see.
Yeah.
'Cause I
Actually, it's very low.
Yeah, I actually got a chance to hold and play it, and it's really nice. Its neck is like it's very fluid. I mean, I can
Yeah.
feel how easy the notes can.
I'm so used to playing the blue Ibanez to where when I pick this up, it takes my hands a little while
Right.
to adapt to it. But but it's very comfortable.
And have you used this guitar for recordings, or
Yeah,
have you
it's been
played?
a while. It's been a while.
been a while,
Like I said,
okay.
I haven't played it in. I just took it out a little while ago. But
Is this the guitar? Did you use this on your CD called Wake Up?
no, actually, I used the Ibanez 470.
And where can we find this CD?
It's on CD Baby.
CDbaby.com. Okay. And well, isn't it just? I mean, if you put in Warren Williams
Warren Williams. I just should
and actually have Warren O. Williams
Williams music. Yeah,
and then Wow Music, right? WO.
yeah. Those are my initials.
Okay. And that should get them to the page, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. And you're starting to build your YouTube, and
I'm working on it.
you're putting more content on, and you're trying to get that going. So what I'll do is I'll put a link to your page on my page, and I'll tell people you got to check this guy out and send them to your page, and hopefully they'll subscribe and
Thanks.
hit like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's all about it's like a tight knit community. The musicians. We have to help each other out.
Yeah. I do what I can to try to support other people.
Yeah, it's always good because it's all about sharing the music after all. And so this was your first guitar when you were a kid?
This is my first real guitar. I'm not gonna say it's my absolute first.
Okay.
It's my first good guitar.
The kind of guitar you could play live
Yeah,
and record with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I worked really hard to get the money to pay for this. So
Have you always been a Strat kind of guy, or do you ever use a Gibson or a
no, I've always,
SG?
for the most part, it was always Fender.
Fender?
Strats,
Okay.
Yeah, and I really like the '70s style with the large headstock. That's
Right.
my favorite.
Yeah.
And that's what I played growing up.
It reminds me of Yngwie Malmsteen's guitar.
Basically, it's the same thing.
Is
It's
it really?
Exactly the same thing. The only difference is he scalloped the neck, and I
I was going to say, if it has scallops, it'd be exactly
I
the
actually had
same.
thought about doing that.
And you need a little sticker that says play loud.
Yeah.
Doesn't he have that little sticker?
Yeah. And I think he has a Ferrari sticker on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, he has a Ferrari.
But yeah, when I refretted it, I was because I was trying to get the action lower.
Okay.
What happened was with the radius, the standard Fender radius, you couldn't get the strings that low without it choking out when you bend.
Oh, okay.
So I got a hold of a radius block, which is a sanding block where you reshape your fretboard.
Oh,
I
okay.
made it a little flatter, so therefore it's not as big of an arch. So when you bend, it doesn't choke out on you.
Right, right.
And I put in bass frets. These are bass frets.
Oh, those are bass frets. What is the gauge on the wire on those frets? Do you know?
This
Do you
is
remember?
6100 gauge.
Okay.
Yeah, 6100 gauge. Yeah.
So those are pretty big frets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's standard what they put on like a lot of the Jackson and Ibanez guitars.
Okay. And do you work for other people? Like do you do setups for?
I do some. I don't really do a lot.
Okay.
It's just a few people that if I can help them out. I don't consider myself a guitar technician. I know certain things.
Okay. Yeah.
I can do repairs good enough to where I can keep my own guitar working.
So you don't have to take it to anybody. You do it yourself.